You are tuned in to What Up Baltimore online radio. Please note that the views and opinions expressed on this channel are of the host and not of Lady J Media. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, What Up Baltimore TV. And if you really don't want to miss any of the shows, hit that notification bell and you'll get a message every time we come on. Now, we got it from here, so sit back, relax, and stay tuned.
I know you do, because that's what I do. I give you that kind of love that makes you come back. I'm your pusher, baby. You're a
Hey, little black boy, let me holler at you for a minute. I was once in your place, you should respect what I say. Some of the things I'm about to tell you just may save your life in the world right now much is right. Little black boy, you're gonna see and experience all sorts of things, but don't let your mind be locked in a chain. It's the Spitfire poet with unusual favor. But today I'm super nigga. Super nigga, yeah, that's me. I leap tall buildings with a single bound. I've acquired this cape. I can't seem to find my goddamn crown. Cause I'm super nigga, man. Call me with all your shit. I'll be sure to listen, but I damn sure can't solve any of it. Anxiety and depression, sure, I deal with them all, but I'm super nigga, man. I can't let y'all see me fall. I tuck in my chain that reads, I need help. Because when I look in the mirror, I seem to bully myself. Damn, you should be further. You just started that diet. Now you on a burger? See, I'm super nigga, so when shit looks short, I stretch it like elastic. Super nigga invincible. The kryptonite is plastic. Super niggas make no excuse. My kids gotta eat. Most of the time, you got multiple jobs just to make the ends meet. The handyman, the lawn guy, the comforter, and doctor. I delegate the small shit because this super nigga's a provider. Or ride or die. I'll stand right beside you. Was looking crazy in these streets. I suffered a loss, but never a defeat. This super nigga strong, I'll always land on my feet. I get up in the morning with my herbs and my tea. I pray before I smoke that my mind is set free. Super nigga gotta stay focused. I stay away from drama. Let it go, give them a pass. Their experience, the karma. Set a goal and get to it. Most super niggas just do it. No complaining or explaining. You may not be recognized by the things you do. Super niggas don't need awards. They just do what they got to do. You break it, I fix it to the best of my ability. If I can't get the job done, I retreat with a better plan. Super niggas move at their own pace, not the snap of masses' hands. I'm a husband, a father, a son, and a brother. Until I walk into that phone booth, then I'm super nigga, sucker. Welcome to Spitfire Poetry Shutdown. I am your host, Jpohn Hansboro. Man, what's today? So today is Wednesday, March 27th. I hope everyone is having a wonderful week so far. Oh man, a lot went on yesterday with Tuesday. Yeah, it was a lot going on yesterday. I woke up to, of course, what went on at the bridge. I want to give prayers to everyone involved in that situation over there. But yeah, it's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on. So I am your host, Jpohn Hansboro. Like I said, this show is brought to you by Butterfly Entertainment. Go to YouTube and download and subscribe to the What Up Baltimore TV page. All right. You don't want to miss out on any of the shows and things that we got going on. Shout out to the owner and founder of this platform, Dr. Lady J. Jenkins. All right. You want to check out the show. There's a lot of amazing things that are on this platform that are happening and things that are going on in the community that she's keeping everybody updated on. So you don't want to miss out on it, man. Definitely. All right. Again, my books are available on Amazon, Spitfire Poetry Volume 1 and 2. And my very first publication, Unusual Favor, A True Account of Addiction and Infidelity. They are still available on Amazon right now. All right. Shout out to my publisher, Angela Edwards at Pearly Gates Publishing. If anyone has released a book or is thinking about releasing a book and you don't know where to turn, give her a call. Shout out to Angela Edwards. Look her up on Instagram, Facebook, Pearly Gates Publishing. She's a wonderful publishing company. Also, check out my brother and sister, Aneski Anna Kamzet and Vic, the CEO at Four Authors, another wonderful another wonderful publishing company who's got several books out right now themselves. So yeah, look them up. Four Authors. They're on Instagram. I know, definitely. All right. June 15th, we are coming back with the Spitfire Poetry Open Mic at Glory Days. Shout out to everybody at Glory Days, 1220 East Joppa Road. Y'all the best, man. Y'all been holding me down for the last couple years that I've been doing stuff there. It's always a great time. I love it. I love going there. So we're going to be on the patio June 15th from 7 to 10 o'clock. All poets, spoken word artists, you're welcome to come. Free admission. Y'all know how I do. I'm only there for 3 months, June, July, and August. It's going to be free admission. I'll have all of my books. I'll have all T-shirts and all my merch there. If you want to, if you don't have my book and you want a book or you need a T-shirt or anything like that, I'll have everything there with me on June 15th when we do this open mic. Shout out to all of my poetry brothers and sisters. I hope to see y'all in the house. I'm going to be posting the last event that I did last year. I think it was in June back then. It was like June 3rd. And some other prior ones that I did years before that as well. But I want to thank everyone who came out to my last event. We had such a wonderful time. And I'm looking forward to this next one. You know, I really am looking forward to this. We'll be there June, July, and August. Just look to come and have a good time. It's free to get in. Come and get whatever you want to eat and drink. They got a wonderful food selection there. They bring food right on the patio to us. Everybody, you know, get what you order your own food, whatever you want to order. You get your own bills. And we have a good time. You know what I mean? From 7 to 10 o'clock, the mic is hot at 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, I'll have the mic hot. So between 7 and 8, if you can get there, the sign up sheet will be right at the door when you walk in on the patio. And we're going to get to it, man. We're going to have a good time. All right. So with that being said, let's go to. So I just did Super Nigga is something that I don't even remember where that idea kind of came from, but it was just something that I felt in my heart to share. I shared the first clip, like maybe a couple seconds of that about a week ago. And I wanted to finish it and put it out there. So look out for Spitfire Poetry Volume 3 and also my second publication of Unusual Favor, Victory in the Storm. Excuse me. So I just want to share a few poems with y'all. We're going to do a little therapy session. I'm not going to be too long. All right, maybe another 30 minutes. Give me another 30 minutes and I'll be out y'all head for the rest of the night. But I also got some stuff I want to share with y'all, give y'all some updates on a lot of my friends and brothers and sisters out there who got books out that you need to get. All right. And I want to talk to you really quick about a book. This is called The Crossover. All right. Now, this book is by Alexander. It's good. I enjoyed this. Okay. Yeah, by Kwame Alexander. Now, last week when I had my sister Aneski Anna Kamzet on the show, I was at my youngest daughter's, I guess it was like a PTA night, but they called it Read Across America at the school. And I went to the school that night with my youngest child, talked to a couple of teachers, and sat through an event that they were doing, letting us know what to expect for our children when they come back from spring break next week. And a lot of them, I know my youngest daughter, she's going to be doing a lot of testing from the week that actually when they come back from after spring break, that first week, it won't be too much going on. Then after that, she's going to be testing every day almost, on top of the regular schoolwork that they're doing. So one of the teachers there, my daughter's in the 6th grade. So one of the teachers there, the last classroom that I went and sat in and listened to the teacher talk, he was an 8th grade science teacher. He was an 8th grade science teacher, young black guy, probably around my age, black guy, very informative. He spoke very well, talked to us about what to expect and what our children are dealing with at school. But he had a whole bunch of books. Like I said, it was called Read Across America. So they had all these books in all of the classrooms that we were going to, and you were free to take books home. They had, food and vendors out there, all types of things going on for the kids and the parents to experience together. It was a great time. In the midst of all of that, sitting there listening to the teachers speak about what's going on and how they're grading our children and how they're using these test scores as early as 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade to determine how they think your child will grow into their teenage years, all through middle school and high school. It kind of rubbed me the wrong way, because the way I from what I heard and what I understand, it seems like to me they think that most of our children can't learn, and it's like they just they don't see faces, they don't see they see test scores. They don't even see names. They see scores. Okay, this kid gonna go over here. This kid gonna go over there with them. This kid gonna go over there with them. And it's as simple as putting books in front of our children's face. And I'm guilty of it too. Both my daughters got iPhones. I'm gonna be totally transparent. 14 and 12, they on their phones all the time. They on the honor roll. They good grades. But I'm just saying, there still is a limit where it should be, where they have some cutoff time. And this spring break that we on was the perfect opportunity, where I was inspired last week by this teacher talking about making our children read more. And I said, he's absolutely right. And I left out of there with so many books, I couldn't even carry them all. My daughter was teasing me because I was making her carry some of them, and all she was worrying about was getting outside to the snack truck. To get these teas. They drink these teas, boba, whatever the hell that means, boba tea. It got these bubbles in it and shit. But anyway, I wanted both my children to, read a little bit over this week while you home. You can't just sit in the room, or you're not going to just be on your phone this whole week. I'm sorry. You just can't do that. So I've given a book to both of them, and I told them they have to read at least 10 to 15 pages of it a day, and then be able to, if me and your mother ask you about it, tell us about the book or whatever, what you know about it, how you feel about it, instead of just constantly with this phone shit all the time. It's annoying, So I was inspired by that. So shout out to that teacher. I don't want to say his name, and I can't even remember his name, but he was very he was inspiring. I like teachers like that. These teachers go through a lot with our badass children in these schools. Y'all know that. So, all right. Coffee and a joint. I got up early this morning and had my coffee in a joint. My dogs wake up as soon as they hear the toilet flush. They want to go outside. I open their cage and they run right out, pushing me straight to the side. I step on the patio to check out the scenery with my coffee in a joint, yell upstairs to wake up my kids after my coffee in a joint. Really, I'm a tea drinker, but sometimes I just love the smell of that coffee and a joint. Don't judge me. After prayer, my day starts with coffee and a joint. I check my email and return my messages with my coffee and a joint. At the kitchen table with my wife, sipping coffee and a joint. Thinking of the things I need to do today with my coffee and a joint. My cell phone rings, I may not answer. I'm having my coffee and a joint. You see, because life is precious and the little things, they matter. Like my coffee and a joint. Shout out to my brother Vic, the CEO. I was just texting him earlier today. I'm gonna have him come on the show one day next month. Always a great conversation with that guy. So shout out to him. Like I said, go to Four Authors on Instagram. Look those guys up, y'all. They got some wonderful publications out there. Also, my sister Shamice Jacobs, Ashley T. Darling, Mozart, Lady Glory, Jasmine the Problem. Somebody else has got a book. So many different people that has publications out there that y'all need to go and pick up. All right, A New Day. So I wanted to share this one, A New Day. I was looking for this last week and I couldn't find it. Mental health is very big, and we got a lot. We don't know what people deal with or what they're going through. I had a situation just a few days ago at a place that I spend time at. And I'm dealing with this person in front of me, like they're a customer or whatever. Let's just say they're a customer, right? And it was the weirdest transaction because they just wouldn't speak to me at all. As nice as I was trying to be, as comfortable as I tried to make them, they would not say one word. It was just like they pointed to what they wanted and stuff like that. So you never know what people dealing with. And this mental health shit, man, is real, So you got to be mindful, because I caught myself, because at first when I first interacted with this person, I started to just totally walk away from him and just leave him standing there. But I didn't want to do that because I was at a place of business. So I didn't want to forget where I was at. So I held my composure. But at the end of the transaction, I thought to myself, I don't know what this person's dealing with. You know what I mean? I have no idea. I really don't. I don't know what they woke up to this morning or what they went to sleep to the night before. So, and it made me think of a poem that I wrote. It was two of them that I wrote. One is called A New Day. It's a new day. I've seen many things, but none just the same. A new day brings change when you think of it, but none just the same. It's a new day I hear, but don't shed a tear. It's a new day. That fear went away. What you don't do today is for a new day, a new way of thinking, instead of your mind stinking of thoughts of yesterday, because tomorrow's a new day. Fresh opportunities, depression let loose of me. I'm not for the scrutiny. A new day, I do believe, is a chance to make it right. When a bird takes flight and spreads its wings, a new day brings beautiful springs, sunlight that beams and heats up your skin. A new day brings things unseen and put in perspective. This is not just a message somebody might end it, being suspended in space. They gave up their race. A new day, a new space to go and create another way. A new day can bring so much change. So don't give up today, for tomorrow's a new day. A new day is no mistake. Just hold on to tomorrow, and then to tomorrow, to the days that follow. Enjoys what you swallow with the side effect of laughter. What you mad for doesn't matter. A new day comes after any type of disaster. What you go through will mold you. It's a new day. It's over. A new day. It's a new day. A new day. Yeah, that was like one of my ones towards mental health. It may not look good, but there's always sun that comes out after the rain. Always comes out after the rain. My mornings. Fresh out the shower, I walk into my enclosed patio, butt-ass naked. Crack the sliding door, no towel, I air dry, spark my meds, stretch my legs, hop on the exercise bike, and live is my scenery. Miss Kathy planting her flowers, she be out there for hours. The nosy neighbor hides behind the curtain. That's Malcolm. Little do he know we can see his shadow. The rhythmic sound of Miss Lucy sweeping her walkway was soothing. The backyard looked like mini football fields, perfectly manicured like turf. The kids next door, they threw a Nerf football, yelling their favorite player's name. A few of their friends started a game. The tent on the sliding doors show your reflection. I can see out, but you can't see inside. Behind the tent, I hide. What's the plan for the day? Write the day away. No Netflix, no seasons, no reasons to do anything else. Build your brand. Screw the middleman. Devise a new plan. Make mistakes for improvement. There's lessons in losing. Press your way to the end of the day. Then get on your knees and pray. There's lessons in losing. I love that line right there. There's lessons in losing. Same old shit. Same old shit till it's non-existent. The stench reeks for hours. We should be in power. Our unity is not about you and me. Same old shit till it's non-existent. The stench reeks for hours. We should be in power. Our unity is not about you and me. When we get past the scrutiny, things will be better, you see. But it's the same old shit indeed. Now the government got grass dispensaries because they are finally making profits, you see. He screams, stay woke. They don't listen because he's broke. They on a corner pushing smoke. It's loud outside just because it's summertime. Dirt bikes rolling on cameras they holding. Flooding social media. We read encyclopedias and my children push buttons. Gingerbread muffins, but it's the same old shit indeed. On a corner, bleeding. He just took a beating from the boys in blue. What you gonna do? Same old shit indeed. Viral video of a booty shaking hoe. Got hundreds of views, and we all watch the news and see if we recognize any of them dudes. PMP 13 on another murder scene, and they decorate the city and yellow tape that's sticky because they killed little Ricky. So they march for 30 days because it's the same old shit. It's the same old shit today. Same old shit today. Lesson, class, seminar, session, just a few things our people are missing. You can't complete the job without the right tools. That's why they don't care what happens in our schools. They know you're not coming to a parent-teacher night. Your kid failing in geometry and you got all the angles. Take that pitch at the stoplight. Live a different life on social media. You don't want it unless it comes expedient. Lesson, class, seminar, session, just a few things my people are missing. Financial literacy. What the hell is that? I'm glad you asked, because you invest your stacks in J's and handbags at zero growth and no return. In the end, nothing's earned. But you fresh to death with nothing left, waiting on your mother's next stimulus check. Invest in yourself so you make the hours. If you work hard enough, it's you that's empowered. Lesson, class, seminar, session, just a few things our people are missing. Set a goal and stay focused. And when you reach that goal, set a goal and stay focused. Try your best to be consistent. Make the negative non-existent. He gave you a helpmate, but you chose the assistant. Lesson, class, seminar, session. Just a few things our people are missing. June 15th, Glory Days, 1220 East Joppa Road. We back outside on the patio, guys. Spitfire Poetry Shutdown. Patio poetry. All right. I want to give a shout out to everybody who showed up last year because I only did one last year, and that was in June. I didn't do July or August. But I freed up some stuff. My schedule was a little bit more open, and I really want to push doing this and being consistent with this every summer because I love doing this. The space at Glory Days is wonderful. Shout out to them again. 1220 East Joppa Road. We'll be there June 15th from 7 to 10 o'clock. Free admission. Just come, get some good food, listen to some good poetry. If you feel inspired to spit, come up, grab the mic. The mic is hot at 8 o'clock. I've had things where we've had poets there that come and they do their thing, and then, hey, Dr. Eric, how you doing, bro? Shout out to him. That's another awesome publisher. That man wears a lot of different hats. Look him up too, y'all, on social media, Dr. Eric Holmes. I got a story about him and I think one of the last times I saw him, I may have told him this, but when I first met him, he was working at Johns Hopkins Hospital, and I was dealing with a situation in my life at the time where I was dealing with a health situation. And I remember I had to go and get, it wasn't radiation, but I remember seeing him several times when I would go to the hospital. And then come to find out, I started following him on Instagram and on social media, on Facebook first. And then I first met him. Shout out to Pastor Damian Huger. That's where I met Dr. Eric Holmes at first. That was an event, a breakfast event there. But follow this gentleman, y'all. He's a wonderful published author, and he's always positive. He's a positive brother, and he's always got good information. I think positive people. He does. Dr. E definitely knows everybody. But I like to surround myself or try to stay in touch or follow, stay with positive people. And he's definitely, what's the address and day and time? So 1220 East Joppa Road, 1220 East Joppa Road. Glory Days, Towson, 1220 East Joppa Road. We'll be there from 7 p.m. to 10 o'clock. Spitfire Poetry Shutdown, Poetry Patio. We'll be there from 7 to 10. June 15th, Glory Days, 1220 East Joppa Road. All right. A year in a pandemic, even that is systemic, largely affecting the black and the brown. Maybe that's the reason they played the shit down. 2021, everyone in their bag, black-owned business is now the new swag. Ain't that some shit? I love it, though. I ain't mad. It's time we build and support our own. Spending it elsewhere is really sad. Lockdowns, curfews, storming buildings, the village of the privilege is on full display. It's no way in hell we can act that way and not get shot. Countries on antibiotics because of an infection. Going to take more than stimulus relief to keep people safe and off the streets. Tensions are high and too tight to mention. People losing their jobs with no cash in their pension. Everything is virtual now. Please keep your distance. 6 feet apart, wash your hands, stay sanitized. Don't pass it to me. I want no contact. The disease death rate was higher than NASDAQ. Money is scarce. People robbing and stealing. The young bucks catch a lick and scream, oh, what a feeling. Feels like you're going to be robbed when you walk out the house. Everyone's face is covered in a mask. So you read body languages as they walk past. Vaccines are in demand. People on the fence about taking it, though, want to make sure it's safe and they won't end up like Jane or John Doe. Should the kids go back to school or keep it virtual? Are their behaviors changing, making them antisocial? Yes, 2020 changed everything. Racism and hatred is not a new thing. It's always been a behavior that's taught. Who would have thought that we'd be wearing a mask, concealing our profile? How long will this last? We lost so many people within a year. When you think about it, how can you not shed a tear? Man, shout out to another brother that I met, Antoine Grant. I met a brother named Antoine Grant at a through my sister, Arthur Polis Shakespeare. I met him. I met the People Are Free, Miss Cedar Gray, my sister Karen. Like it's a breath of fresh air to come across and meet people who are God, what's the word I'm looking for, man? You know what I mean? Just genuine and organic, I feel like. I was inspired by a lot of people that I've met over the last couple of years, especially in poetry. And I was at an event that shout out to Karen Hill. They had an event. Was it last year? It was last year, I think. Or early part of, this is March. Yeah, this was last year. Because this was before the holiday, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Maybe it was after. But Karen, if you watching too, I need to talk to you, sis, because it was a brother that I met out there when I was out there. Antoine, you know him too, but I can't think of the guy's name. He did some poetry with me. Well, he let me hear some of his poetry, and this brother was outstanding. It'll come to me, of course, when the show is over, but I cannot remember his name. But I got to get him on the show too. He was great. He's got a wonderful story. I think I don't think he's a preacher, but I think he was like a deacon at your church or something like that, if I ain't mistaken. How much time I got? So let's share one more. One, maybe two more. Oh, I don't think I did this one. I don't think I ever did this one. All right, this is called My Paradigm Shift. My Paradigm Shift. God, I thank you for my paradigm shift. My paradigm shift was such an unusual favor. It was right on time, too, because the state I was in, I felt like I would lose it. I needed something to keep me focused. I was tired of the confusion. When I spoke, the depression had my mic on mute. I'm sorry, my mic's on mute, so what I'm saying, they couldn't compute. I'm praying for you, Doc. It's going to get better, whispered the deacon as he spilled communion down the front of my sweater. Pastor said, you must stay in prayer, Doc. It's the only way. In the beginning, I would pray and I had so much to say, but couldn't convey the message that was clear in any way. I didn't want to turn to my neighbor. The devil was beating me down. This was before my unusual favor. It seemed I misplaced my crown. Before my pen turned into a staff, I was the only employee at morning mass. No drug test needed, good, because I got medical all in my system. If you pay your prices right, you can have a wheel of fortune. But with that comes a family feud. So let's make a deal. He said, if you pray, I will heal. What he said to me felt so real. It was like onion peels under my eyes. The flow made my vision blurry, but I kept trusting and believing. I was sick of fighting demons. My feelings went from sad and transitioned to mad. My paradigm shift kept me from prison. I wanted to choke a few fools until I shook the hate out their system. It's the wrong day to come for me because I'm on that TNT and I think I might blow. But my paradigm shift kept me in line, so the latter wasn't so. I just scared the shit out of my dogs. They just jumped. That was hilarious. It's all good, man. Calm down, buddy. Oh, man. All right. Thank you for watching. It is June 15th, y'all. June 15th. Glory Days Towson, 1220 East Joppa Road. 1220 East Joppa Road. Free admission. Come, have a good time. Come and share some poetry with us. Get some shit off your chest. All right. If you want to be blessed, you must bless somebody else. All right. Stay vigilant out here. Be safe, guys. All right. Thank you for watching. Love y'all.
Just wanted to let you know that the host of this show appreciates the time that you've spent with them. Now, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel so you can keep up with everything that we're doing. And most of all, thank you for tuning in to What Up Baltimore online radio, where the people have the power.